Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who just joined, and there are a couple of you, welcome to my channel. I show bits and bats that I've picked up along the way, so you're very welcome here. For those of you that have been watching my videos for years, thank you so much for still sticking with me and taking time out of your day to watch my videos. And for those of you that are just lurking about, I'd really appreciate you pressing the subscribe button and joining our happy merry band. So what's happening? Well, next time you see me, I'll be 60. I know it's hard to believe, isn't it? I mean, hard to believe as in I can't believe that I'm 60. Anyway, I've applied in Scotland. You can get your bus pass at 60. So I've applied for it. You can apply for it 2 weeks before your birthday. So that's going to make a big difference because we don't have a car. So we can take the dog off and go places and it'll all be for free. So, you know, I'm looking forward to that. So also, obviously when it's a big birthday coming up, people are always asking, you know, what do you want for your birthday? What do you want for your birthday? And obviously, I have a lot of stuff. I do. And I love stuff. I'm not going to make any excuses for it. I just love pretty things. And I love to dress up. When I go out, I dress up. I love doing that, putting an outfit together. And, you know, I thought, right, what would, if like you had your total fantasy, like not reality, what would you want? And I was like, can you imagine if some random person knocked on your door and went, I've got this vintage Chanel bag and I don't need it anymore. I'll be like, thank you, I'll take that, thank you. Because obviously that's a pinnacle, isn't it? The pinnacle, a Chanel bag. Let's hope it wouldn't be knockoff. Maybe if they're knocking on the door it might be. But that would be the fantasy. But vintage Chanel bags are made, they're much better quality and they range from £2,000, £3,000, £4,000. So yes, it is a fantasy. And the newer ones, if you're going for the classic double flap or, you know, they're over £10,000. I mean, that is just ridiculous for a handbag. But that's the fantasy. So what else would I want? Do you know what? I think the next couple of years I'd like to visit places. So I would like to go to Istanbul and practice my language. I would love to see, obviously there's a lot to see in Istanbul. I'd love to haggle in the Grand Bazaar. I'd love to go down the Bosphorus, go over to the Asian side, to the little boutiques over there. I just think it would be fantastic. Eat my San Sebastian. I'd have to have a treat, wouldn't I, really? And all the great Turkish food. So that's one place I'd like to go. I'd like to go to Paris. I've never been to Paris. Well, I've been to Paris, but I've not been to Paris. I've been to Disneyland Paris twice, so that's not really going to Paris. So in Paris, would I be bothered about seeing the Eiffel Tower and the L'Arc de Triomphe? Not really. I mean, if I passed by them, I would take a photograph, but, you know, it's fine. But I would like to go to Santa Juan and go to the flea market there. I'd like to get like a little photo frame, something from the antique market. I'd like to go to Officine University Boulay, and it's like this old-fashioned shop, and they do like hair brushes with your initials, lip balm. You can choose the case and, you know, customize it and make it with your initials on. I'd like to go to this shop called Akaba, and it's like one of those old-fashioned shops, you know, with the wooden cabinets with the glass in them, and all they do is leather gloves of all the colours of the rainbow, and I would like a shocking pink pair that would go well, it would kind of clash with my cobalt blue coat, but I just think they would look amazing. And the thing is, they measure them for your fingers, so they have them on all different sizes, and I've got like short, like sausage fingers, so it'd be nice to have a pair of gloves that fit. And I think they're about £95–100, which is a lot of money for a pair of gloves, but they're cashmere lined. And I thought, yeah, I'd love to do that. I'd love to go, this is again going way into fantasy now, I'd like to go to Louis Vuitton, and I'd like to get a passport holder, and if you get it in Paris, they can gold stamp it with an Eiffel Tower made out of the Louis Vuitton trunk, so you could get that done for free. I'd like to go to Longchamp and buy one of their Le Pliage bags. I think they're about £100, and you can get the flap that's in leather, you can get the Eiffel Tower stamped on that in gold. Yeah, it's kind of shopping really, shopping and eating. That's what I'd like to do in Paris, brush up on my French, because I'd give it a go. So yeah, so that's what I'd like to do. But other than that, you know, I'm very lucky. I've got a lot of stuff. I've got a good family. So that's really all you need, isn't it, really? Anyway, I've been chatting for 6 minutes. And, oh, I want to tell you something else. I'm sorry. No, this is going to be a long video. I went to Pets at Home with my dog. Actually, I was going to TK Maxx because I had a gift card. And I actually got 2 items. I got a clutch bag and a pair of shoes. My gift card was £30. Of course, I spent 45. That's quite good actually for me. So I think next time I'll show you those 2. I'll show you that TK Maxx haul. And we went to Pets at Home because Willow's coat, the velcro on it it just keeps coming undone. It's old and we needed to get her a new coat. So I thought I'd show you what I've bought her. But oh my god, this big dog came bounding over to my dog, literally crapped herself, as in she pooed on the floor in Pets at Home. Well, you know, it happens. So, and I mean, Willow doesn't do anything in the house. She's, you know, she doesn't do that. But, you know, obviously whatever, it gave her a fright. The dog wasn't doing anything wrong. It was just a bit boisterous. Anyway, Mike cleaned it up, got wiped, cleaned the floor. The floor was all beautiful and shiny. But there was these 2 ladies, not that I want to judge, but I am judging, in the barber jackets, you know, kind of horsey scent. How embarrassing. Well, you know, these things happen. I mean, at least it wasn't in a furniture shop, you know, like on a settee. But it was in a pet shop, you know, it's got all them smells of animals and, you know, maybe she thought she was outside, I don't know. Anyway, she did it, we cleaned it up. We didn't expect the staff to do anything, we cleaned it up. So, there you go. Anyway, I thought, for a change, I'd show you what I got her. So, I got her a new ball. She loves a ball. After all, I'm saying. Willow, she can't have, like, toys with fluffing, anything. She has to have these, you know, like this soft, rubbery stuff. I don't know whether because it squeaks on her teeth, she doesn't chew them. And she likes a toy with noise, so this is perfect. But I'm going to have to watch this. The minute she starts pulling this out, I'll have to pull that out. And even though she loves a toy that makes noise, she ends up pulling these out. So I have to, when I see her start pulling it out, I have to just take it out. And then she's got a toy with no noise, which is a shame because she rolls on top of them to make the noise and everything. But anyway, so she's got that. And she's got a bit of sheep or a llama. Don't know, but that, she loves that. So that's good. And we got a little jacket. It's like purple, and obviously these are reflective. So when we're walking her at night, you can see her in the dark. And then we got a little cardigan. I mean, it doesn't open, but so that goes across her back. Oh, so cute, like a little granddad cardigan. So cute. And then last thing we got where's this little jumper? Oh my god, she looks adorable in it. I mean, Willow wouldn't wear like hats, anything like that. No, she wouldn't. But she doesn't mind a jumper. So yeah, they're all good. So that's what we got here. So let's go on to the actual stuff that I've got. Bit of a smorgasbord again. So I told you I was going to show you another headpiece from Pearls and Swine. Now I've got a dress, it's a new dress that I've got for the summer, for when I go on holiday. It's a halter neck, and it's very nautical looking, and it's this blue, and it's got anchor patches on it, and so very nautical. So what would be better than a little headband with a ship being attacked by an octopus? So they just go on like that. I think it's gonna look fantastic with it. It's gonna look perfect with that dress. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. I just love her stuff. It's just so good. So good, and it adds just an extra bit, and you just don't feel you have them on your head, so that is always good for a headpiece. The next thing I've got is a pair of vintage Gucci sunglasses, because you know Ronnie, my pal, him and Bob, they love a pair of sunglasses, so these were brilliant. And I love the ombre and some of these vintage sunglasses. I like the size of them, because I just do. Let's put them on. Look at the size of them. I just think they just look so glam. They are steaming up a bit now, but they just look so glamorous. And the symbol of Gucci is the horse bit. So I'll take them off so you can have a look at them closer, and I can see. So they've got this ombre on the sunglasses, and then they've got this horse bit which is like 3D, and it's got little diamantes in there, so you get a little bit of sparkle. So in the sun these will look fantastic. They're not particularly picking up, but they are covered in little crystals, and I just think they look vintage, and I love that, you know, they just have that, you know, look about them, just brown. So from the front I just think they have impact, and then you've got the horse bit at the side, and they came with their original case. I just think these are fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, original case. And I have got another pair of sunglasses to show you next week. I know, well, I've got 3 pairs in about a week. I've not had any for a few weeks, but I think I'll leave off sunglasses for a bit. But when they're as good as that, what can you do? So I've got 2 bags for you. It'll be good next time to have shoes, because we've not had shoes for so long. So those TK Maxx ones have been long overdue. Right, let me see. So now I'm going to do this one. Whoop. I was going to do that one, but we'll save that one. So I've got another Kate Spade bag, and you know me, I love a novelty bag, and it's this. Look how beautiful. Green's my favourite colour. Well, one of my favourite colours. I love green because it tends to go with anything, because you know, like obviously leaves on plants, they go with anything, don't they? You know, like whatever colour flower they go with. So I think green is a neutral, and I just love it. All the different colours of green, emerald green, pale green. This is like a mossy green, and it's got this strap, and the reason it's got this kind of a strap is because it's a camera. So it doesn't do anything, it just is a camera. So you've got a crystal here, you've got a black crystal here, you've got a crystal here, and this is like a clear, like glass crystal. This is metal, and it really looks like a camera, and that's like a camera strap, so you can use it like a wristlet. You've even got like a pretend button on the top. I love those details. And it's got like a little gusset, so you're not going to get major amounts in there, but you've got enough for a night. And you've got card slots here. I got this in the outlet. It's always worth checking the outlet out, because honestly, it's fantastic. You can pick up some really good bits in the outlet, and a lot of the times they say, oh, have an extra 20% off. So I think that's a great bag, great evening bag, just a bit quirky and enough room for, you know, I mean, you wouldn't get a phone in there, but I don't put my phone in my bag. I never put my phone in my bag. I don't know about you, but I don't ever put my phone in my bag. But it definitely get your lipstick, keys, you know, card. Well, you've got card holders in the back of the thing you can put your cards in. I just think it's such a cute, and Kate Spade stuff, I have to say, I always find they're really well made. I really like the details. I like the quirkiness, and that just gives you, you know, it's on your wrist, it's just picking up the light, you know, when you're out for dinner. I think that's fantastic. The last thing is another bag, and it's from Katie France, and I love Katie France. This is my 4th bag. I've had it a while and I've not shown it yet, and she does these heart-shaped bags with, let's get all the fringing over because I've had it, with this fringing, and just love it. And so I've got, I think, an orange, like a red and orange maybe, and a red and pink. And this one is from, sometimes she uses like vintage material that she finds in charity shops. So this has a real 70s vibe, doesn't it, with the orange and purple and yellow and the swirls of the pattern. That this is what appealed to me. And she's put like this pink fringing, and I love it when you put it with any outfit. It's a real statement because you've got this movement as you're walking along. And I'm just opening it. It's just, you know, one big hole, I guess you'd say. She always puts like a little saying in them. So mine, this one, you're wonderful, you're cosmic, you're loved. So she always puts a little label with a little saying inside, you know, a little bit of encouragement. And it's a great bag. I wear these day or night. I think they go for both. And people compliment because they see it moving. I think, you know, when you're walking along, and it, you know, it just has a real joy about it. And, you know, check Katie France out because she has, a lot of times she has discount codes. So I don't think I've ever paid full price for any of mine. I've always waited till she's had a sale on or whatever and picked them up. But I absolutely love them. That's my 4th one. So I've got a leopard print one that doesn't have the fringing. It's just got the a frill around it. But again, love it. So that is Katie France. Again, I'll put a link for her because her stuff's absolutely stunning. So I've been rambling on for far too long. So yeah, I'll have the stuff from TK Maxx. I can't remember what else I said I'd show you. Oh, a pair of sunglasses and probably something else, you know me. Always have it. And I'll let you know how the old 60th birthday went. Maybe I won't have pink hair now next time. I'll have grey hair. Never, ever. Anyway, I've always said to the kids, you know, if you put me in a home at any point, can you make sure one of you dyes my hair? Probably with Freya, to be fair. Keep me looking like me. Anyway, stay regular, guys. Don't follow the crowd. And I'll see you next time. So, bye, guys. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Stay safe. Bye, guys.